Welcome back. So we have used pure HTML until now to write our views, but now we're going to start using Razer more and more. And what is Razer? I said Razer a few times now. Let me try and give you guys an overview of Razer and its syntax. Again, I'm on TutorialsTeacher, and as I scroll down, the first thing they're saying, why is Razer great? Well, it's compact, very easy to read. Well, they're right about that for some cases at least. Easy to learn. Yeah, again, they're right for some cases. Some are actually harder than writing the code directly, but fair enough. And then you have IntelliSense, meaning that you can autocomplete. Now that is correct, and that is really awesome. So that's some of the cool things that Razer can give you. And another thing here, this is how we use it. Notice that @, that's kind of how we use the Razer syntax. I already showed you that. Here we're using Razer to actually explain that from this curly bracket to here, we're going to write some C# code for you. And here we're going to use that message that we just defined, and here we use the date that we just defined, right? So you can actually write just like if we would in a pure C# class. Okay, what else do we have? And again, some Razer syntax here. If you want to display code in a text block, you can do something like this. But let's just continue, not important. If-else statement, they are rather important. So you can actually go in here and say if, just like you would again in C# pure code. So again, no difference here. Notice that you don't have the @ at the else. It's just an important note. The for loop, like we already looked at, the for each loop, or the for loop, they're the same. How to use the model, already did that as well. So let's continue. How you can declare variables, that's kind of important. So if you want a variable inside your HTML page, you can actually do that by doing again the @ and in here you can define all the variables you wanna use later on. This is how you use it then later. So that's kind of the syntax of the Razer engine. And the Razer engine is kind of a way for us to write, as I said, C# inside HTML. And now what happens is, as soon before the browser gets an HTML page, it actually runs the code we write in the CS HTML files that we have right here. It runs the code. Let me show you, and there it is. It takes this and it takes it through the Razer engine, and then it pops out in the end with a pure HTML page that we can then display to a user looking something like this. So it takes what you see here and converts it into what you see here actually, right? So let's go in here. So there's the content there. So that's what it does. So you notice there's no @ here at all, right? So that's what the Razer engine does for you. Next time we'll try and use the Razer engine to create a button. See you next time.